What up, YouTube? Topaz Yates back for another album review, and this one's to that Pusha T, It's Almost Dry. But before we jump into this album review, first I gotta give you context. First I gotta let you know what's going on in my mind leading up to this album, so you know how I feel about this album. But if you feel as though you know everything there is to know about Pusha T, feel free to fast forward to this point here. But who is Pusha T? The godfather of coke rap punchline bars. But it's currently more of the Don Vito at this point of his career, pretty much all washed up. And sadly, he didn't have the reign over the music industry that he could have had. And I blame a bunch of things for that. Running with Kanye, who openly promotes that he keeps all the best beats for himself. His own stubbornness for never letting go of that real hip-hop mentality that did nothing but alienate him from younger audiences. But none bigger than crafting lackluster album after album after album. I mean, let's look at his discography, man. Daytona. There's only one song off of there that actually did anything financially, like If You Know, You Know went gold. That's it. King Push. My Name Is My Name. Where My Name Is My Name is his best grossing studio album, which I would say is deservingly so, because that was easily his best effort. Songs like Sweet Serenade, Hold On, 40 Acres, No Regrets, those joints were solid. And that only sold 100,000 units. Not a single song off of any of his solo albums survived any of my playlists. Pusha T is the type of act that's more known for his feature works than having mass success on his own accord. And then he's also really known for his Drake diss that's really going to go down in history as his biggest and grandest moments. If Pusha T had to do a versus battle like right now, you can all but guarantee he's going to play Runaway that was off the Cruel Summer with Kanye West and all of that stuff that went double platinum. He's going to play Mercy from the Cruel Summer that went 6 times platinum. That may be the biggest record that he's ever been a part of, besides Grindin'. And then he was also on that Future Move That Dope that went platinum as well. These are all records that have done way better for other people than he's ever done for himself. And as we come to the end of his career, I think he's finally having a resurgence. He's finally having things click, but he will be always remembered as more of the Scott Hall, Razor Ramon of the rap game. Key to the culture, but never became the guy. Better as a tag team champion. As Pusha T and Malice, the clips were like far better than anything that he dropped solo-wise. But this leads me to what I expect for this album, and understand that lions are most dangerous when you box them in when the end is near. And this album, just based off the singles, could be the best one yet. If it is, it could extend his shelf life for a little bit. So therefore, I want to give it a benefit of a doubt. I want to keep the hype. I could have peeped it out a long time ago because it did leak, but I decided I wanted to hear the final version as it drops tonight. And now I bring you the album review of Pusha T, It's Almost Dry. And overall, this is the worst case scenario that happened here. The singles Diet Coke and Neck and Wrist are by far the best songs on this project. This is not a resurgence of Pusha T in the industry. It's more like him going out with a bang. And sadly, it's a New Jack City-like bang. There are moments of interest here, and of course we're getting an abundance of bars, but we've never gotten a great Pusha T album. And after this point, I don't see it in the cards. But like I say, man, there are some moments in here that I felt were cool, like say Brambleton. It's a solid intro. As what he's doing in this song is looking back in his history, as Brambleton is a location in Virginia, as he's delivering stories of the drug game that he's telling us is true stories. I love the production. Best song on the project besides the singles, one that actually may survive my playlist for a little bit at least. The next song I want to talk about would be Dreamin' of the Past, featuring Kanye West, which is an attempt at soulful production, but with that hip-hop edge that Pusha T has been chasing for the longest. He's been trying to make this song forever, but has never gotten it right, as this one just comes off sloppy as well. The next song I want to talk about is that Rock and Roll, where this is allegedly the last collaboration between Ye and Cudi. And am I the only one here that's going to say thank God? Cause I mean, Kids See Ghosts was trash. This collaboration wasn't that much better. And it doesn't help that this is one of the more tracks that people were looking forward to on this album that's ultimately disappointing. The next song I want to talk about is Call My Bluff, where what he's doing on this track is exposing rappers who don't live the lifestyle that he raps about and they rap about. And I like the unique vibe of it, but it's not a great song at all, not one that I'm going to keep. And the last song I want to talk about is that I Pray For You, as this is the Clips reunion track that a lot of people have been waiting for, and I'm sad to say it fell short. Fell so short that it made me go back and listen to Virginia off of Lord Willin' to reminisce on a time where I had the highest hope for this team and the individuals. Another album that people are just going to overhype as if this is something much greater than what he's ever done, but it's not. He's been chasing after these same kinds of sounds for his entire career and has been failing at it the entire way. This is the reason why his features and his original album with the Clips are the best projects that he's ever done. But you know I can't just leave it at that. You know we gotta go ahead and jump into the bars. Lyrically, Pusha T could go down as one of the finest lyricists to do it. I mean, I'm not gonna say top 5 dead or alive, Jadakiss like, but he should be somewhere in the top 15, especially if we're just talking about Coke Boy lyricism. And this project in particular doesn't really disappoint, as he's delivering bars like, yo, I get him like I'm Jim Purdue. Ooh. Purdue being the food company, Jim Purdue, the owner of it. They're the ones who move the chickens. How he says award shows is the only way you could rob me. That's dope. Talking about, you know, street life, nobody will ever pull a gun or do nothing to him like these award shows where they not giving him his recognition that he feels he deserves. That's the only way he could be robbed. But I'm here to tell you, brother, you've never been robbed. You never deserved them. Even though I have very little respect for the Grammys and all of that stuff, I can never point at anything that you've really done that's really ultimately deserving of great awards. And the last bar that I want to point out here would be, yo, the Pyrex talks, but I'm his ventriloquist. Solid bars, man. Solid, dope bars that we came into this expecting. You should see all of the memes all over Twitter of how people are going to listen to this project once it dropped, and it's all Tony Montana with the drugs on their nose and stuff like that, man. And he's providing his audience what they want lyrically. But I'm just here to tell you that this album just isn't very good. All the years I've been saying this, all the hatred that people have been sending me, everybody been trying to tell me how great and classic Pusha T's music has always been, and I have not heard it. And I listened to everything that he's done from the beginning. This is not hating, this is disappointment. This is disappointment that this is an individual that had the potential to be one of the greatest to do it. All he needed to do was make classic albums, and I say all like that's something easy to do, but yet he had the potential that very few actually had to do that. But yet he's made every mistake along the way to take away from the quality of his album so he can showcase his lyricism, but yet it didn't pan out into the greatness, longevity that I thought he could have had. Overall, I'm gonna give this joint, man, a 4 out of 10, a massive disappointment, but it is what it is. On to the next.